Hey, everybody, welcome back to LudiaTV. I'm Brandon Lee, the host, and we're going to have a great conversation because we've been chatting before we get started, and Marcio and I are going to have a lot of fun, I'm sure. So, everybody, my guest today is Marcio Decat. He is a Dynamics 365 global black belt and field service technical lead. Marcio, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Marcio, please tell us a little bit about yourself, and also what the heck does global black belt mean? Like, are you going to beat me up or something else?
No, I hear this all the time. Like it is indeed a fancy title that I feel like honored to use this title, but that actually comes with a heavy weight on your shoulders, if you will, because the Black Belts is an organization inside Microsoft. We sit in corporate, and our role is to help the rest of the Microsoft sellers to succeed and excel on their sales. We are Some of us are specialized on an industries. In my case, I'm specialized on a product in Dynamics 365 field service, and we have a privileged position because we are hearing from the best and greats from the customers, as well as we are working very closely with product group, with engineering. So we are entitled to help influence the direction of the product and give them like signals that we receive from the field. So yeah, it's an honor. I love being one, and I hope I can keep doing this for a long time.
Good for you. And it sounds like in your role, you're a bit of a glue. You're kind of in between. You've got the engineers, you got the sellers, you got the customers, you have the partners. You're a big deal. You're an important piece.
And readiness, right? We also help to train the others on the everything that's new that's coming, and there is
Yeah.
a lot. It's difficult to nowadays with all this AI technology. It's difficult to keep up
Yeah.
the pace on that. Yeah.
AI. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about AI, but first, I'd like to talk about based on your role, your expertise in field service. Naturally, you're going to be attending the Field Service Palm Springs event. Can you tell us a little bit about the event and what you hope to take away from that event?
Yeah, this will be my fourth time attending Palm Springs. Yeah, I love being there. Like the environment. There's people from different industries. The booth work, which I personally like do it. It's a very interesting type of work because it's people coming to you, and we have basically 1 minute to understand who are you talking to, what's important for them, what field service means for their industry. Try to do a 1 minute discovery, find the right angle, and do a quick demonstration about what will be important for them. Hopefully, if I can elevate desirability and curiosity, and they will come up after, so we can continue the conversation. But what I noticed about Field Service USA is the quality of conversation that we have in our booth that I think is amazing, like different from other general technology events. At Field Service USA is pure field service interest on that. Like that's what I truly enjoy about that event most.
Oh, that's great.
Also
And
important meeting with our partners and the community overall. I think that this is exciting.
yeah, excellent. So, what's Microsoft bringing to Field Service Palm Springs this year? Like, what do you hope that others, when they come into that booth and they chat with you, what do you hope they take away from it?
Well, there is definitely lots of Copilot, right? And AI. I think this is the main thing. I hope they inquired us about our mobile application too, and the recent investments that we did, and how we are truly making the mobile application better for frontline workers. There is a lot of mixed reality that I think will be on the topics. And this year we're going to have Hector, our lead on engineering on field service. He'll be hosting like two sessions, the opening and a panel discussion as well. And this is an exciting year because there is so much innovation coming that I think the community it's looking forward for us to understand what's Microsoft direction for frontline workers.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and I know you've spent some time with Scott LaFont on our innovation podcast, and you were talking a little bit about that. Can you share with us what are along the lines of AI and Copilot? What kind of there's workshops that are taking place. What are some things? I know we have one for Ludia. What are some of the workshops and some of the deeper dive topics that
Yeah,
you're most interested in?
Yeah, Ludia will be hosting like a artificial intelligence session. I think it's Monday at 2:40. The event. I definitely I'm looking forward to attend this one and bring you like more innovation for the use of AI for frontline workers. And I think this is crucial. Like what I'm seeing a lot on the industry nowadays is solutions that people are looking forward, like knowledge transfer and how to ensure that the new generation of frontline workers are empowered to perform their work.
Yeah.
And this is one of the topics that I talked with Lafante on that podcast was I think we must feel more empathy towards the frontline workers and think about what's the right tools that they need to perform at the work and
Yeah.
how Copilot can assist them to be successful in their role. And I see that a blend of knowledge-based search that it's easy to understand the use case with large language models nowadays, like how we can summarize, find knowledge and put it in a way that it can consume. But beyond that is also how this Copilot technology and AI can help you to take actions on your behalf. So you don't need to, with gloves, click on tiny buttons on a mobile application. You let AI handle that for you. And I think this is true innovation. Like when you combine large language models summarizing data so you can understand and find what's important for you faster, helping you to take actions. And with you add on this equation, mixed reality and how you can have a new set of interaction with applications now, interacting with holograms, with people in the other side of the world to assist you. And when you combine all of that in this melting pot of innovation, I think it's a very exciting time that we're living today for field service and frontline workers for sure.
Marcia, you know what I really love is when you start explaining this, like your face just lights up. Like I can tell you love this. Like
I
this
love
is,
this.
yeah,
I love this. And I think like I'm focused on field service exclusively for the last 6 years. And before that, my mind was not too much on the frontline worker. Like I have my whole career building and working with business applications for people like me who works behind the desk on a keyboard.
yeah,
I have lots of experience building applications for call center and implementing that. It's still on the service organization. But when you try to see the service industry from the lenses of someone who is inside a truck with a power tool, climbing a ladder, your mind shifts a little bit. Like for years, I figured out that the applications that we were building was not tailored for them. And now really see this shift is strongly on their directions, like to truly try to make their life better. And
yeah.
I feel tremendous empathy for that, for sure.
I love it. Well, Marcio, I want to end us right there because what you said there is so important, and I think from a business standpoint as well, we can affect the customer experience by empowering the field service technician so that they could do their job better, they can do it quicker, they can do it with more confidence. It helps the end user as well, the customer at the end. It helps the company. I think the work that you guys are doing is just tremendous.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for having me. Like one final thought is I think based on what you just said, like the service, sometimes we tend to see service as a call center piece, but that's the digital portion of the service. The
Right.
physical portion of the service happens on the field service world.
Yeah.
Actually, Ludia has a really good phrase to describe this, what they call like the physical operations.
Yeah.
And that's a continuation of the service organization. Like if you have a call center serving your customer, but you need someone on site, that's where field service will add value.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And that term physical operations to incorporate all of it, because you're right. It's not just the technician that gets there. It's the call, it's the chat, it's the process of getting,
it's everything that's physical
yeah,
there.
getting the information from the customer, getting it understood, getting the right technician out there equipped and ready. Yeah, it's so important to so many companies. And what I love about what you're doing is it's so important. Like for me as a homeowner, like when somebody comes out, we had experience. Somebody had to come out with our dishwasher, and they come all the way out. They look at it and go, "Yep, it's broken," and then they order a part. Like if those types of things could become more efficient, it just makes it better for everybody and saves companies money and time.
Yeah, they want to be successful. This is what we need to keep in mind. Like the frontline worker wants to be successful in their role. Sometimes they can't. They don't have the part or they don't have the expertise.
Yeah.
So what can you do to make them successful? I think this is what we are investing right now.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, Marcio, thank you so much for joining us on Ludia TV. I really appreciate you coming by.
Awesome. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Yeah, so there we go, everybody. Another awesome episode. I'm going to say this is one of the best ones we've had for a while. Marcio, thank you so much. And everybody, hope to see you next time on Ludia TV. Take care, everybody.
Bye.